If you have a desire to fly in the face of science, just go and adopt the carnivore diet. Eat nothing but steak and eggs, snack on sticks of butter, and abolish grains, fruits, and vegetables. Why would you want to do that when a massive amount of research documents the benefits of a mostly plant-based diet? Because you have heard that feasting only on meat, like a lion, leads to weight loss, resolves arthritis, reduces inflammation, eliminates spikes in glucose, improves symptoms of irritable bowel syndrome, stabilizes mood, and enhances cognitive function. Who says so? Oh, nutritional luminaries like controversial psychologist Jordan Peterson, his daughter Mikhaila, curiously named after Mikhail Gorbachev, podcaster Joe Rogan, and former orthopedic surgeon and anti-vegan troll Shawn Baker. Keep in mind, though, that diets come and go, and similar claims have been made for regimens such as the Keto Diet, the Cookie Diet, the Blood Type Diet, the Cabbage Soup Diet, the Sleeping Beauty Diet, the Cotton Ball Diet, the Vision Diet, the Grapefruit Diet, the Master Cleanse Diet, and the Tapeworm Diet. Don't ask. The current advocates of feasting on red meat did not invent the carnivore diet. Back in the 18th century, Scottish military surgeon John Rollo concluded that a fare of meat was the answer to diabetes because meat contains no sugar. This was seconded a century later by Italian physician Arnaldo Cantani and also by American doctor James Salisbury, who claimed that beef, drowned in gravy, the so-called Salisbury steak, resolves various health issues. How and why Shawn Baker, who with no expertise in nutrition became the carnivore guru, isn't clear. What is clear is that the fad is not supported by evidence. Quite the contrary. The lack of fiber increases the risk of colon cancer, imbalances the intestinal microbiome, and can lead to explosive diarrhea. The International Agency for Research on Cancer classifies red meat as probably carcinogenic to humans and processed meat as known to be carcinogenic to humans. A high meat diet raises LDL cholesterol, the so-called bad cholesterol, as well as blood levels of trimethylamine N oxide, a compound linked with cardiovascular risk. Meat also lacks vitamin C, magnesium, and potassium, all of which can be found in plant foods. Then there's the issue of kidney stones. Too great a protein consumption can lead to both calcium oxalate and uric acid kidney stones, as exemplified by online influencer Eve Catherine, who ended up in hospital with severe pain after embarking on the carnivore diet. People generally swallow the carnivore bait after having been seduced by the purported evidence that scoots around the blogosphere, almost exclusively anecdotal. Mikhail Peterson compellingly describes her arthritis symptoms vanishing. Patrick Emsley describes how eating a 16-ounce steak, a pound of ground beef, and half a dozen eggs every day allowed him to lose 180 pounds, cured his snoring, and eliminated his brain fog. Add to this the ripped body of Shawn Baker, Jordan Peterson's claims of relief of depression, and Joe Rogan speaking of putting on muscle and improving energy. These may be impressive anecdotes, but the plural of anecdote is not data. Neither do self-reported online surveys amount to evidence. Where we do find evidence is for the risks of excessive meat consumption and the benefits of a Mediterranean-type diet, lots of nuts, whole grains, fruits, and vegetables, and little red meat. Shawn Baker asks, why doesn't every wild animal that eats meat suffer from the chronic diseases modern humans face? Well, maybe because they lie and avoid the stress of having to listen to pseudoscientific babble about diets by sleeping 20 hours a day. That for today is our Cup of Joe.